Hi there, welcome to 10 minutes of yoga, and in this short practice we're going to work with Utkatasana, the chair pose, to strengthen our thighs or legs. So begin in the standing posture Tadasana. Just check, toes pointing forwards, feel the soles of the feet nicely connected down to the mat. Always try and work in bare feet if you can with yoga on your sticky mat. Relax the shoulders, grow up tall in the spine, feel as if a thread is drawing the crown of the head upwards, so you're standing nice and tall. Smile, that's always good. And then we're just going to take the shoulders back, nice circles back. So you can work with the breath, breathing in, up, and then breathing out, back and down. Do that twice more. Going to come up, and then back and down. Up, back and down. So that's great. All right, so we're in Tadasana, basic standing posture, arms nice and loose. Just going to begin by lifting the heels one at a time. So just feel the toes spreading out as you do so. So I'll go sideways. Knees are nice and soft. So nice upward feeling with the spine. So Tadasana means standing upright. Nice upright posture. When we stand upright, we're just kind of opening the chest, opening the airways, getting nice big lungfuls of air. And then that's going to translate to energy when we begin to do our Utkatasana chair pose, which is like squats. So we can just begin to get into that feeling of a squat now, bending the knees, feet are nice and flat on the floor, parallel. And just sit down a little bit, don't want to go too far, don't want to strain any the ligaments in the ankles, don't want to cause any sort of issues. Feel your pelvis where it is and just feel that uprightness still in the top half of the body. Shoulders are nice and relaxed and that thread pulling us up. But we've just got this little squat going on in the legs. So holding that for a moment or two if you can. Come back to face you. And then we can just begin to work with the breath. So straighten up back to Tadasana. Straightening the legs and then breathing in, raising the arms up to shoulder height and then exhaling and coming back. Breathing in and then coming back. Breathing in as we squat down and breathing out as we come back to Tadasana. So just keep going. Nice and gently. I'm just trying to get the form of the posture right. So some issues that we can do as we squat down is just push the bottom back. And I want to try and keep that bottom going down towards the floor. A few more times. One last time. Okay, then just pausing for a moment, just checking toes haven't kind of wandered out, bring them back and feeling that support of the feet underneath the body as we stand, noticing any effects on the joints, noticing any effect on the lumbar area, the back. We're going to take that into a single leg Utkatasana, single leg squat. So you can use a wall to help your balance. We'll take the weight, let's go down through the left first. We're going to just touch the tiptoe of the right foot on the mat. And it's the same exercise, but it's going to feel a lot different. Breathing in, bending the knee, and then breathing out and coming back up. Bending the knee, raising the arms, and then coming back up. So don't get to smile, just feel a little bit different. do 2 more. Noticing maybe your thigh working now. Okay, and we'll swap over. Go through Tadasana. Feel the toes on the mat, feel the heels on the mat, and then we're going to put the weight down through the right. Just let the toes give us some balance, or use the wall. Breathing in, sinking down, breathing out. So it's still quite a high squat, we're not going too far down. And just recognise and notice any differences really to this side, or any areas that you've got that might have been sort of injured in the past. This will highlight those areas. So I can certainly feel, I mean, I've had an old knee injury on this side and it feels very different. Don't worry, that is just normal. We're not the same, we're not perfectly symmetrical both sides. And working in this way is going to help to balance both sides. So we will strengthen the weaker side by working like this. I'm just going to do 1 more here. If you've got a weaker side, you might want to do a couple more on that weaker side. What tends to happen when we work with 2 legs is we strengthen the strong side and then the weaker side doesn't actually improve. So by working 1 leg at a time, we are recognising and noticing that you have to work very intelligently, and then we can begin to try and correct those imbalances. So just taking a break in Tadasana. Just allowing the breath to settle. So it's gentle work, but it is important work. So we're just going to repeat that, 2 legs and then one on one side and then on the other side. So toes pointing forwards, bending the knees, breathing in. Inhale as we squat, exhale as we stand. Okay, let's go on the other side first this time. Right side, left toes on the mat, breathing in, breathing out. Swapping over, back to 2 feet, right down through the left, tiptoes on the right, and then just working nicely with the breath. Okay, let's come back to 2 feet. So a little pause. So of course we can sink a little bit lower in our squat as we get stronger in the thighs. We can also take the arms a little bit higher, take the arms overhead. We've just got to watch out that we don't create those imbalances, as I say. We don't begin to stick the bottom out, we don't sort of sink the weight very much into the heels. We need to keep the weight over the whole surface area of the sole of the foot. So I'll just demonstrate for you. You can come with me if you want to, sinking down and then taking the arms a little bit higher. You'll notice that uses a few more muscles in the tummy area. So we can work again with the breath, squatting down, lifting and stretching a little higher, and then coming back. Always trying to maintain that lovely alignment that we did in the preliminary exercise. Breathing in, squatting down. Breathing out, coming up. Let's keep that Again, a few more times. Don't forget to smile, stretch through the fingers, and come up. Let's do 2 more. If you find taking the arms overhead a little bit too strong, then just keep the arms at shoulder height. That's brilliant. Okay, that's enough. We don't need to overdo these exercises. Back to Tadasana. Just a little pause. I'm just going to press the soles of the feet, press the balls of the feet rather into the mat, raising the heels as we did before. Just releasing any tension from the Achilles tendon, calves. Okay, bring the feet to stillness, a little bit of softness through the knees, and then the shoulder rolls again. So breathing in and then breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, let's do 2 more. Don't forget to smile, soften the face.